Hey everybody. So I'm headed out. I just want to do a quick shout out to some people. Hopefully I get through this video and I remember, which I probably won't. First of all, thank you for liking my ridiculous videos that I'm always messing up in. I try to edit them and then the edits fail. And sometimes you guys laugh, and that makes me happy that you guys laugh at my dumbness. So anyway, you guys know that I love to read your comments, and I wish that I could comment to everybody, but most of the time I get to read everything, and that's why I put likes and hearts, so you guys know that I've read your comment. If you don't get a little heart, it's because you're requesting something from me, and I need to come back to see if it's something that I can do or work out, or I need to come back and let you know something. It's the fastest way I can scroll through the comments and go right directly to your comment. Because if I didn't do that, can you imagine how many times a day I'd have to be going through posts? It's insanity. And then I have to do that on IG, and I have to do that on Facebook, and I have to do that on, well, not on Twitter really. So speaking of Twitter, now I have a lot of people that I really appreciate that are on my Twitter. And one such person, his name is Neo. And I asked Neo if I offended him in any way regarding this whole SFJ Nation ordeal. And because I did see there was a comment made that, and I did feel bad, that this lady, or not a lady maybe, or just a person, was upset, said, you know, you had some good points till you got to the Confederate flag, and I had to stop watching at the 48-minute mark. If you believe that about wanting to get something back that was taken from them, what exactly was taken? And they have every right, and I don't feel like anybody's opinion is really wrong unless it is about, you know, pedophilia or, you know, bestiality, something like that, where I'm really strongly against it. To me, and this is only my opinion, and I should have really stated that strongly, again, you know, my bad for not stating this is my opinion only. To me, because I don't live in the South, I'm in California, like I said, where the Confederate flag is illegal, and I don't know if that's right or wrong. Maybe it's just to keep everybody safe, because people out here tend to be way more sensitive, and believe me, I see it. So what I said was, it seems like that flag was made for soldiers a long time ago, and then somehow it was put away, forgotten about, then it came back out, and it started to represent a period where slavery was, you know, part of our history. And so that's where it became associated. Now, I could be wrong, but that's just how it was in my mind. So, to me, that's what I see these Southerners doing, is getting that flag and saying, no, you're not going to keep making this a symbol of something ugly. And that's all I was trying to say. So if I offended anyone, I apologize. So this person obviously was, and I feel bad. Says, are you cool with Germans proudly wearing swastikas today because they had something taken from them? Well, and I smile because Lauren here, she reminded me that swastikas never were a part of, you know, Hitler and, you know, the Holocaust. That was something that was also uglied. You know, there's another word for it, and I don't have those words readily available because I don't use them often. But Lauren had said, you know, swastikas were never a German thing, and slavery was actually a very small portion on why the Civil War began. Like most wars, it's about money and land. She says, my fiance, who is black, has a rebel flag. White supremacy took that flag and added some BS and made it represent their nasty ideals. Being from the South, born and raised, it's Southern pride, but most people associate it with a hate group, which it's understandable why people feel how they do. And I was like, thank goodness, because I didn't see this till later. You know, obviously I'm doing the rest of my videos. So, and then the rest of the comment says, since when is it cool to celebrate being on the wrong side of history? The Confederate flag was created to represent the states seceding from the U.S. to create a separate country for slavery. It's not cool to celebrate Confederate anything. And my response was, I'm not cool with celebrating Confederate anything either. I don't own anything that's Confederate, but I do enjoy watching the Dukes of Hazzards if it comes on TV. You know, does that make me a bad person? So I don't think it does, you know, but maybe someone will tell me if it does or doesn't. I would like to know. I said, I just don't know enough, nor come from the South to say what's right or wrong. This is something that needs to be addressed finally, though. I don't believe people should ever have associated the Confederate flag into something ugly like slavery. It's, you know, is really what I was trying to highlight. Trust me, offending you or being insensitive to the whole black community is never, ever my intention, nor undermining it either. I'm very open and coming from a humble place to you to say that what I see is the generation that Ryan is trying to take, the generation that Ryan basically is from, is trying to take back something that should never have been uglied by racism. I'm only a flawed, imperfect human, and I don't know everything, but I will not gloss over what I see about that flag, which is true. I'm not going to be like, well, I don't see this. You know, I can't. You know, my facial expressions will always give me away every time. So, my opinion is just my thoughts, because believe me, it's illegal to have the flag here in California. My heart wishes people could just see each other for love and character. Dr. King. But we are only human, and everyone is scared to have conversations about these subjects as adults. I care for you. I don't know you, but I do. My life's work is to help others, whether they dislike me or not. Despite them being good or bad people, I see so much good here, and I want to share that. So another commenter was, first, know your history. The Confederate flag was not created for that reason. The Confederate flag started out as a battle flag, and after the war, people flew it to show respect to the people from that group who fought in the war. It was later adopted as the Confederate flag. So that's something I didn't know. For the secession as well as pride, there were several flags before, but the Confederate flag was liked more. A small group of people used it for racism, but not everyone who has one is racist. A large number of Southerners own one and fly it still out of pride and respect for the people who fought in the war. Saying someone is racist because they have a Confederate flag is such BS. It's like someone saying everyone who puts a fist in the air or wears shirts with a fist on it, knuckles out, is racist because of the Black Panthers. I call BS on both accounts. Okay. Another comment says, was it racist when Little John had the flag on album covers? Was it racist when Andre 3000 had it on belt buckles? Was it racist when Pastor Troy repped it? Among many, many other Southern rappers, or is it just racist when a white Southern rapper reps it? If that's the fact, do you know what that makes you? It makes you, it says racist, but I don't know. If you want to preach history and everything, please learn true history first. 95% of the rebels fighting in the war between the states, it was technically not a civil war, more like a revolutionary war. Never even owned a slave. I do know that's a fact. I did read that. It's all over YouTube. There was quite a time that I did try looking up this information about the flag and asking Creek Squad, but it was so overwhelming that I was just like, I'm trying to learn YouTube, now I'm trying to learn about this, and I was just like, I just stopped. I just said, I'm just not. So, but I do remember that was being said. It was like they were too poor. A lot of the soldiers fighting to free slaves, they couldn't even own a slave because they didn't have enough money. But yet here they are. fighting. So they never even owned a slave. Not sure if you know, but slavery was legal. Sorry. Oh, I took my Allegra D and it makes me thirsty. Not sure if you know, but slavery was legal in Union states longer than the southern states. So that was good. That was a good comment till the end. Okay, so that being said, that I felt like that was really cool to read. And you guys can go on. What? This is my... I put Screw the Lord Jamar of YouTube. I don't wish anything bad for Screw. Not at all. Now, his disciples, when I say disciples, they're his like major, there's 10 of them. And I already told you guys the names, you know. Those are the ones you gotta watch for. Munfu, same way. I didn't even know he existed. And then I busted them both talking about me. So you guys can always go to this video if you guys want to hear that, my take on it, because a lot of you don't know. And if you guys want to know about Holly, I showed pictures here. Can't even really see, but it's still on Twitter. You just have to go to the right pages. Now I'm going to do audio. Oh, that's what they drew and compared Holly to. Of course I did hyperbole. Not all SFJ Nation is like that, and of course a lot of them don't want that to happen. But then another really cool person commented and was like, you know what this reminds me of? And I'll read that comment too. And I don't want that. I don't want people to feel like they have to choose, or they can't be friends of Screws or anybody else's. You guys can be friends with whomever. If you tell me, hey, Screw had this really funny thing, I'm not going to be like, well, I hate you. Hell no. Be friends with whomever you want. Be your own thinker. I'm not going to hunt you. I'm not going to chase you. I'm not going to tweet about it. I don't care. It was so funny. My bars were, go ahead and drop that diss. It'll probably be the dumbest thing you've ever done because Ryan will bury you. And they timed me out. Not my fault, I was right. And then the one who wanted to read it was Spider. Because I remember being in that was like the only live chat I've ever was in, maybe my second, third. And I only went there because I was calling Screw out. Like, why are you so petty? Why do you have to talk about somebody who only helped you to get over 100,000 subs? Like, just be honest. See how I used to have his shirt in the background? I still have that shirt. I haven't burned it or done anything. In fact, if somebody would like an SFJ Nation shirt, I have a perfectly good one. It's an extra large, and I'm willing to mail it to you. I don't hate him. I was very mad, very upset, because I feel like I didn't do anything, and I deserved an apology. But if someone doesn't mean their apologies, would you want that apology? No, I don't. And I don't want to be made fun of. I don't want to be talked about. And if you keep letting people stab you in the back, then everyone's going to want to do that. If you let everybody continually make fun of you, then everybody is going to, you know? So you have to stand up for yourself. So there's, you know what woke me up was this lady, and she probably didn't even realize. But just as I'm commenting and reading comments and just saying hi to people, she was like, you know what this reminds me of? And I'm like, oh God, no, I don't want it to be that way. I enjoyed this. Thank you so much for explaining everything and showing so much. I wondered about a lot when it comes to this debacle. Anyway, sorry you had to go through this shady drama. Glad you got out. Shake my head. Drama and harassment can be quite draining, especially for one's family life. Thanks again for sharing your story. Talk to you soon. And I said, oh, don't worry, I won't ever, never get mad at anyone for being SFJ Nation. I didn't realize that I was writing in all caps. I want everyone to go everywhere. I don't want anybody to think that they can't. She said this drama reminds me about what is presently happening, what has been happening for the KJ case over 2 years, the Chris Watts case over a year. With all of the channels who make videos and do live streams, etc., are fighting constantly and doxing people. I have no idea what that means. I barely know how to do live streams. I don't even know how to, you know how some people can record, like when you talk to others? I refuse to learn how to do that. I don't want people thinking that I can do, because I've talked to Vinjay, and I really value his time and his girlfriend, and I don't want them thinking that I would ever infringe on their personal space or anything like that. Same with other artists that I speak to. I don't want them to think that if they FaceTime me, I'm going to be a creeper and record it. I wouldn't want them to do that to me, so why would I do that to them? So I refuse to learn. And believe me, even if I did learn, I would forget, because my husband has to keep telling me how to do stuff. Anyway, so this really freaked me out. When she wrote this, she was like, and I don't know what doxing means, but she says, being responsible for getting people fired and wellness checks called on people during their live streams because of jealousy due to super chat. I don't know what that is either. Ex-members of certain groups, friends turn trolls, leave nasty comments constantly on videos and live stream chats. You know I can't handle stuff like that. Mentioning kids' names on channel owners and doxing pics of ex-friends' kids. It's literally insane. No matter what content, subject matter here on YouTube, it never fails. It's so sad right now. Yeah, that's why I was like, I won't ever, never get mad at anyone for being SFJ Nation. And I didn't realize it was all in caps. I want everyone to go everywhere, and I mean that. And that's why when an SFJ Nation person sent me, I think it was like a real funny reaction video or something that had Screw in there, I was like, oh yeah, I'll do it. They're like, really? I'm all, come on, I'm not gonna be like, yeah. It says girls rate reactors 1 to 10. I was really shocked. These girls were harsh, but it's funny. So yeah, I just want to move on. That's it. The whole purpose was just to show Screw, Munfu, and Screw's disciples, you can't go around bullying people, harassing people, pushing people around, making them feel a certain way, trying to troll the hell out of them, especially those two felon guys. I call them Felon F-Boy 1 and Felon F-Boy 2. Is it polite? No. But they're the ones that are writing stuff like hang from a burning noose and all kinds of crazy stuff. Get help. Yeah, I'm like, you can't do that. Taste your own medicine. How does it feel to be put on blast? I may be a small channel, but I'm not a small channel that's going to just lay down and take it. I'm not going to crumble and shake to your demands. I'm used to always being on the outside. I'm used to not being accepted. I'm used to being bullied and having to stand up for myself with nobody behind me, with nobody next to me, with no help. So this is nothing new. So I crack up at how sensitive they are when they got a taste of their own medicine. Let me see, where is that? So then there's this other person. And this person, I did feel bad. This person was really hating on me, but trying not to. But it was really obvious. And I wanted to make sure we keep it nice. It says, friends, please do not attack not one of our black friends here. I'm not playing. We need to have considerate talking between our races and culture. We can't if we act sarcastic, mean, or dismissive. And then I look and who's in here? Sup, Jaren. One little smiley face. I was like, you're so cute, Jaren. You just throw yourself in the mix. And he does. He comments on this young king. He was only born in 91. He throws himself in every video. No matter what, he always comments. He's such a sweetheart. But, yeah, don't hurt anybody's feelings just to hurt someone's feelings. Leave an actual comment with some content, And then don't be closed-minded at their comment either. So, let me see. Oh. And J-Hope wrote a really good comment about the Confederate flag for anybody who wants to read about it. Heritage, not hate. Now, I also talked to Kid Vicious about this a long time ago, and Kid Vicious said not everybody, of course, is going to be about hate, but a lot of people are going to want to use that guise of, oh, it's heritage, not hate, but really inside they have hatred. So just to be aware of that. And yeah, of course, there's nothing worse than being lied to or duped, Those people make me sick. So I felt bad for hip hop. Was like, it's just hard to believe some of these things. I've never seen any of this on Screw's lives and etc. Is it confirmed that those are real Screw fans who commented? And it seems more like Dax fans on those. And he said the guy. Oh, yes, so let me correct that. The guy who tried to turn cloud into a positive term was Dax from an interview, not Screw. So I apologize for that. If that is true, because I think that was one of the last things that I saw. So if that is true, then I apologize. That was a Dax thing, and I'm not sure anymore. It's been so long, and I don't watch any Dax or Screw videos. Oh, where did the guy's comment go? Did he erase it? See, that's what happens when I respond with facts. People take their comments away. I even try to pin them so people can learn from them, Oh, that's weird. Let me see if I can look up his channel. Let's see. Okay, this man right here, he came to my channel and so this is his video. He said, real quick, watch this, you won't regret it. Look at that cutie. He got my heart. Trade squad. Bye, baby. Bye. Mother Mary. Saw Mother Mary. So anyway, so if you guys have the time and patience, I'm not sure how nice he is, because he was absolutely doing his best to not be the worst hater in the world to me, but it was pretty bad. He basically was telling me that I was racist, and I hate not having it verbatim, but his comment's gone. So if I erased it, which was not my intention, because I love reading verbatim, even hatred comments, because that's the only way we can grow. But he was like, "You're wrong. Screwface John's favorite rapper is not Jay-Z, it's Tech Nine, and you need a fact check." He goes, "I'll wait." He was being very sarcastic. He was being very rude. Yeah, I'm trying to find it, but it's not in here. If anybody has that, which I doubt you guys would have a screenshot of a comment, but he was like, I'll wait, and I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, that must have changed, because it's always been Jay-Z. It's never, ever been Tech Nine as Screw's favorite rapper. So I'm like, okay. And then he's like, and for you not to have done not one, where did I go? Oh, here I am. For you not to even done any research on Screwface John battle rap, that just goes to show, and he just went off on me, and I was like, well, other people have. They've researched, and they've given me screenshots of it, and it's on Twitter, if you want to look. Just go to at Kristen, and my name right there, _Kelly, and you can see all my tweets. People tweet me what they're doing and what they're looking for. I don't just like go out of my way to go find what Screw is doing or try to make him look bad or anything. But what I'm trying to show everyone is why, since May, has my name been in their mouth? Why has Hillbillies been in their mouth? Why are they still talking about Upchurch? These are people that I care about. I care about my community, and that's why the disciples, you won't see them commenting on my channel, because they're blocked, because I will not allow that kind of toxic behavior on my channel. People should be able to freely comment. Now, if you're a bad person, I will find you. You won't be allowed to come back here, because you have no manners and you don't belong here at all. And that's just it. Why would I want somebody that's a bad person around me when I have to be the best person I can be for my kids? You see what I'm saying? What you send out is what you're bringing home, and that's all I'm trying to say. That's why I don't like talking about SFJ Nation. I don't like talking about Screw, and I like being happy and having fun, because that's what I like to show my kids. Because every day is hard. Every day is not fun. Every day is not rainbows. Nobody has to like me. A lot of people don't like me. A lot of people take shots at me for different reasons, and they have no idea what I go through. They have no idea what my conditions are. They have no idea what my struggles are, what I've been through. Nothing. They don't know my past. They don't know my present. They have no idea. But they feel that, whatever. They don't care. They don't care. And they don't relate, and they don't know until they need something. So I showed you that guy. You guys can rewind this video, go to his channel. If you feel a certain way, go help him out. He's obviously a supporter of Screwface John. He doesn't like me. Go help him. I'm not a hater enough to be like, not, shout him out. You know, that's just, I felt so bad. I saw that and I thought, gosh, even though you wrote the worst comment and knew absolutely nothing about me, you still have a son who needs help. And even though you're just starting out, you deserve a chance. So hopefully you will get some subscribers. Now, that being said, on the opposite spectrum, in my opinion, let me see, where is my favorite people? I am so bad at this, it's insane. You guys know I'm not here. I'm usually gone, and my poor husband's like, can we ever leave? Yeah. No, there's Nefarious. And you guys know I'm subbed to Nims. Nims is a wonderful person who's always helping people, especially the little youngins that are in their 17, 18, 19, whatever, 20. And this guy just needs his own show. Just Nefarious just needs to do a show straight on comedy. He is so good at it. Who I love World Star Hip Hop, absolutely. Omanji. This young king right here, Omanji, is amazing. Go and see him. I've been following him forever. We go way back. He's a great rapper. Maybe we should do a contest to see. Go check out Omanji Sinkala. Let me say hi. Hi, Omanji. This guy. How are you? We should do a contest. We should do a contest to get you subs. And I will give away 100. Where's the thing? Somebody, quite a few people actually. I've been saving everything on my Cash App that people have been giving me on my Cash App. So since I started my Cash App, which was I don't know how many months ago, I've never looked at it. I finally looked at it and it's at $105. So that's quite a bit. So I already told my husband, I'm like, what if I were to do a contest and give somebody $100? Like, what would justify that? And he says, well, is there anybody who deserves $100? I'm like, well, if they do something good. So what if we get Omanji some subs if we get him to at least 200 subscribers? So whoever is, how can we do that though? Like whoever is the 200th sub, if we can get you to 200 subs, or whomever can prove they gave you that many subs, let me know your thoughts. So, I mean, I don't know how to use Cash App. I just know how to send it, like, you know what I'm saying? And all this time it's just been there. Why not do something with it? I'm not very good with money. I tend to share, which I think is better. So go and see this young king. He is very good at what he does. I hardly ever get to go visit him. But he came and visited me yesterday, and the crazy thing was I was on his channel the other day too, just checking on him. And you guys know how much I love Chef Trez. And he needs to do more. I don't know what he's up to. Okay, here's his videos. Okay, good. So shout out to Chef Trez. And then here's Kwani. Now, Kwani is my best friend. And if you want to hear somebody very positive, go see Quan. You guys will hear me in my channels, my past videos, talking about Quan. He is so sweet. I'm just dying. Do you want to talk about somebody who will motivate you? Quan. And he does everything right, like where I do everything wrong. Okay, Quan, I have to go because there's so many people. But go check out his channel. His real name is DeQuan, but only I can call him Quani. You guys have to call him either Preach, which is what usually everybody calls him, or DeQuan. Who else? Robert, who's on my Twitter. This guy is a go-getter. He knows a lot. A lot. Look at this. Look at his intro. It is a rap, and that's so cool. I like that play on words. You better quit it. You better quit it. I love him because he's real. If he don't like you, he's gonna straight up say it in that video. And if you come at him, you're coming at me, because I push him all the time. Because people come at him and they say stuff to him, and then he'll, like, you know, he'll say stuff on Twitter like, man, these people told me that I should quit, and these people told me this, and I'm like, boy, you should have heard what they told me at the beginning. One guy told me, erase your channel, just erase it, just forget it, just stop. When I was reacting to Lem Collins' video from Script Work, I was having the best time of my life. It was probably a Friday even, because you guys, if you guys didn't know, I love Fridays. And this guy just didn't get it. He didn't get it, and he was not happy to see me happy for whatever reason, and he was just like, just stop. Oh my god, this was horrible. Just erase your channel, just stop. You're just the worst. And it just hit me like, wow, this was like one of the harshest comments ever. So I shared that with him. I'm like, man, I've been told to erase my channel. I've been told that I'm the worst reactor. I've been told that I'm boring. I put people to sleep. I mean, I named everything. Everything that you've been told, I've probably been told already like 1,400 times. So, So I'm like, beat that. When you can get to those numbers, you let me know. So this is Robert, and his channel is It's a Rap EO. Oh, and here's Roman. Now, Roman did a rap, and he shouted me out, and he shouted It's a Rap, which is Robert, and Burka Burka, which is on Nefarious' channel too. And Burka Burka is a reactor as well. But here's Roman. And Roman's been around for a while. And he does, you know what? I still don't know what H-Town does either. And that's like the going joke. I've said that since the beginning of my channel. I still don't know what he does. He's like that neighbor on Tool Time where you just see like this much of his face. You know, I still don't know. And I keep telling him, can you tell me what it is that you do? All I know is the music goes slow. And he just laughs. He's like, well, I can't right now. I'm with my family. I'm like, well, okay. I don't want to make the family mad. Where are you? Let's go find H-Town Days. I hate that. And if you guys like are like, why are we not okay? See, it says I'm subscribed. There's a lot of times you guys will think you're subscribed to me or you're not getting my videos and stuff. It's because YouTube doesn't like me. So just so you guys know that. So this is H-Town Days, and if you go in there, it's like I don't know, something about music slows down. But these are my ride or die people. These are the ones I always want to see that are doing well. Look at this, they're able to write words on stuff. You think I know how to do any of that? No. I'm not gonna learn either. That just takes more time away from me getting to another video. See ya. So there's H-Town Days. Oh, here's the Young King too, Money Good Fred. He's doing fine. Look at this guy. This kid never stops grinding. He's at 2.59 subs. Young guy. And I think he's still on my IG. I'm not sure. Look at him. Look at his setup. This is my good friend. And he does good music too. Because I've reacted to his music before. Let me say hi to him. Hi, Money Good. I hope you're well. See, everybody thinks I forget about him. It's not that. It's that I am always trying to work. And I be with my kiddos. So, if you want to go check out his channel, do so. Like, these are like the, he's super young. He'll do all the, like, the young, crazy kind of music, you know, the music that I'm like, no. Here's Tech. Tech has come a long way. And Tech reminds me when it's like Biggie's birthday, Tupac's birthday, MC Light, like all these old school 90s. I mean, he's like doing really good, and he makes his own music too. So if you want to check out some of his music, and guess what, he's not thin-skinned, he's thick-skinned. You can tell him like this and this and that about his music too. But yeah, so he's got two channels. He's got this channel, and then he's got like his other channel, which I can never remember, but I'm subbed to both of them. And then here's my other brosif, and he leaves me alone, but I like him. He's really good too. This is MC Charles. See, all these people are just people that, here's Jo. Jo needs to hurry up. He's really good. He needs to hurry up. And we did Nims. Omanji. Chef Trez. We did Quan. We did Robert. Where's Hillbilly at? Hillbilly is like my best brosif. There's Roman. The Evolve. Oh, you guys don't know. The Evolve scared the hell out of me. It was Swanky and the Evolve. So I'm on Twitter. Usually I'll check Twitter right before I go to bed or something. I don't ever know when I'm going to be on Twitter, honestly. So this is my homie right here. I've been watching him since I've started YouTube. And I watch him like for inspiration. I watch him just like, I don't know. I watch him for everything. He keeps me informed. He makes me feel like to be a better person. He keeps things 100, right? And he gives the other side, who will play devil's advocate. And plus he's a Dallas Cowboy. I'm Dallas all the way. Why did he freaking have fake blood all over him? And Swanky, which is my brother from another mother in India, he freaking sent that to me on Twitter, and I was bawling my eyes out. That's why I didn't finish my request yesterday. I broke down. I was like crying. I was freaked out. I couldn't. I was just like, what happened? I tweeted everybody. I was like, this can't happen. And stupid Swanky, he scared me so bad. And he's like, it's real? It's real? I'm like, what do you mean it's real? You just sent me a picture of the Evolve covered in blood. He's like, oh, I thought it was for a skit. I'm all, nowhere on this does it say that it's for a skit. I was losing it. Yeah, I was like, oh, I'm gonna beat you when I find you in India. And yeah, if your sister's right there, let her smack you. So I tweeted everybody, Evolve's okay, everything's fine. How scared I was. It wasn't embarrassing, but it was just like, I really thought that he got jumped by 5 goons. It looked so real. The blood, I mean, his whole head was covered. I was just like, you know, are you okay? And who did this to you? And oh my God, everybody look, don't look away, don't ignore this. Everybody needs to look, you know, what's happening? I was just freaked. And then he replies back, he goes, it was just for a skit, I'm so sorry. He goes, but on the other hand, I love that you care so much about me. I'm all, you a-hole. So I tweeted that. These two a-holes scared the hell out of me. I was like, I'm going to bed. And I sure did. I was like, F these requests. They can wait until I'm awake. So yeah. So there's the Evolve. He's alive. Oh, I was so blah. Oh, here we go. These young guys, they just started. So this is Harlem Fresh. And they're on my Twitter, and shout out to Queen Shawana. I'm always bugging her about she's a registered nurse, and she is definitely a queen in her community as well as in my life. I ask her questions. When there's anything that I'm just unsure of, I know I can go to her, I can trust her. She's going to be 100% honest with me, whether I like the answer or not. And she introduced me to this. So, these guys are called No Knockoffs Radio, and it's pure hip hop. They like Eminem as well. It's no discrimination. If it's hip hop, it's on here. So I just wanted to shout them out, let you guys know. Look, they're even live right now. They welcome everybody. Just go on there. They're kickback. There's usually 4 or 5. They're all talking to one another. I mean, don't ever feel like you guys are alone. Don't ever feel like, oh, well, Kristen's not here, so what do I do? There are so many channels that I would hang with if I were you guys. This is where I would go. These are who I talk to on Twitter, on IG, on Facebook when I have a chance. And they're almost all people who have their own channels now. So if you're thinking about making your own channel, do it. I encourage you. Don't think that you can't make your own channel or you don't have what it takes. You do. There's something that you do that you have that you probably think, oh, nobody wants to watch me. Trolls will say that. But I'm telling you, you have something to offer. So just stop being a downer and just go do it. Like Upchurch says. Even my grandma has a YouTube. So just do one. Just do it. So, okay. Now if I can just find Hillbilly. Because he was the one I was originally wanting to talk about, and then I just got all distracted. Don't forget about Leroy Biggs. This is Upchurch's homie over there. And I've been subbed to him since... Actually, it was Upchurch's mom who had shouted him out like months ago. Because he's supposedly a comedian too. I'm pretty sure. And I was like, oh, he's funny? I'm going to check him out. And then, do I get to go anywhere? No. And then This Offends Me TV. You guys know how much I love Todd because he keeps it 1,000, whether you want to hear it or not. Where's Kid? Here we go. Wait, this is his Kid Vicious. But you know what? That's not the right one. That's just his topics. There's another one. Oh, and there's Crook's Corner. So everything that I'm hitting on, these are all excellent channels. Nathan. Now, Kid Vicious has 2. And of course, there's Vinjay. And of course, I need to get to his newest one because he's dope like that. Of course, we have Upchurch, King Goku Beats. Oh, H-Town Days. I knew I was subbed to this fool, but he's way down here. Jason and Fish, they're still around. Cool. These guys are always doing something funny. And then here's Jay. He's a young king as well. Oh yeah, see, this is the one that I need to do. I need to do a reaction on this. If you guys haven't seen this, you guys need to go watch his. It's called Christians. It's a really excellent. I keep seeing it on my IG and I keep saying I'm going to react, but you guys keep keeping me busy. So anyway. PSA Hip Hop. Now you guys know, shout out to Train Squad. PSA Hip Hop. This guy is the real deal in hip hop. He is the the alpha and omega. You can disagree with him, but you better come with like 100 facts and receipts, at least minimum, because he will put you in your place, and he's not afraid to have his opinion. So, yeah, shout out to 3, and I follow him on Twitter. John Brown, Mr. Brown, and let's see, let's talk about it. And oh yeah, let's talk about ATV. This is for battle rap. Now this guy, I keep wanting to go and bug him, but as you can see, he's very, very busy, and so am I. But yeah, believe me, I'm wanting to talk to him. JAA, young guy. Look at this, amazing artwork, and he is so full of life and so full of happiness, and he's turning his life around, doing more good things. This, I believe, I want to say this is, well, I know it's Bone Thugs and Harmony, but I thought this was Mind of Gemini's channel, but I guess it's not. Who else? For inspiration, always. For this guy was freaking doing this stuff in the 90s, did he say? He was a freaking wine salesman. If you want to grow your channel, if you want to know how to quit being an idiot to yourself, if you want to know anything, if you want to laugh, if you want to cry, just go to this guy's channel, Gary V. I follow him on IG, Rhyming Low Key. Anyway, do yourself a favor, follow him. You guys will love it. You guys will smile. You guys will be happier. You guys will be better people. He's like the greatest uncle you never had. He's like the guru to the stars, but he's just giving away advice free. He says the same things over and over. I'm giving this away for free, so you better pay attention. Even if you don't have a channel, even if you just want to better your life, watch him. I always have a minute to watch his videos, always. Green Dreams, been around since I was around, and it's just, I love plants. Even if they're weed plants, I don't care. I'm gonna watch something about plants. So you got Bars. This is my dude from across the ocean. Da-da-la. He's awesome. And when I was getting picked on, he was somebody who stood up for me, which I was shocked. So I will forever be sub to him. And he's awesome. Elijah Kyle's here. And I know I gotta react to him. I don't know much about him, but I keep hearing good things. My dude Kay. You guys know I love Kay. He needs to be an actor. The end. Corey Bucks. Dude is an amazing hip hop artist. He just is. Nissan. Of course, you guys know that he's Proof's son. He's gonna blow up at any time. Dude is just, he's Proof's son. Do I need to say anything more? Like, dude is in his own realm. Like, his level is crazy. Paris Hillbilly. Okay, I guess it's like the ones that you've been. Oh, and Demon Jones, of course, is on here. UB Murder TV is on here. These are just like people that I've always analyzing Barca. Even though I don't watch soccer, this is my, or football, it's my dude. He and I used to fight with other people in the comments. Gringo the MC is in here. I love AK is in here. She is a sweetie. Oh my gosh, this dude won an award, Cashmere Quest. Shout out to you, homie. He's amazing. You want to hear about changing your life and turning around? Go see Cashmere Quest. Emily Elkins. She's a beautiful singer. See, look, she has that thing too, right? And automatically, that I'm like scared, but now I'm starting to understand, and I'm starting to get it into my mind. This is about heritage, and it's not about hate. And they're trying to show others it's not what you think it is, and it's gonna take time. Some people have already, they're like moved on past it, but you know me, I'm freaking scared of my own shadow. Oh, here it is. Kid Vicious. This is Sikkim Records. Look. Of course, you know that's Royce to 5'9", Kid Vicious. Go subscribe to Kid. How weird was I just talked about the Confederate flag, and then I jumped to Kid Vicious's channel. Only here. Only here. And then there's Gloria Wu. I'm subbed to her channel, because of course I'm subbed to Dimash. And this young man here too, Eric Authentic Music. If you want to hear different music completely and also amazing. I wish I could listen to everyone's music. But these are people you could all check out for yourselves that are making amazing music. And of course I'm subbed to Nirvana. I'm subbed to the grunge scene. The Brainy Dose, Black Dagger, Gaming 84. He's probably somebody that's been with me since day one. I'm just kind of really loyal like that. That's another reason why it hurt me with Screw, is because we're both minorities, and you just want to see people do well. So I'm just kind of learning that I guess it just doesn't matter what you are, people are just going to be people. Of course, there's Yellow Wolf, Yellow Vision, Slum American, Ghetto Cowboy, Vivilla. Yeah, awesome. These guys are so amazing. Rapology. This is No Clout. This is his new channel. Dude is so... He was like the first one who believed in me. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, you think I'm actually good? I'm like, I suck. And he's like, no, you'll be fine. You just gotta have more confidence. I'm all, well, that's gonna be forever then. And so, yeah. So I'm always going to call him No Clout, even though his new name is Rapology, and he's really good at his raps as well. I'm just like, God, there's so many talented people. Oh, my dude from over there, Lithuania. He's cool. Very cool. Super smart. Oh, finally. Last but not least, the coolest ever is Hillbilly. This dude does all the coolest cuts, all the coolest edits. So, if you guys want my personal pick of who you should sub to, besides Omanji, and he's going to get back to me about that contest, it would be Hillbilly. He is the most loyal, and if you ever need someone to talk to, go talk to him, and don't take advantage of him, because I will be mad. He's got 3 boys. So, make sure you are good to him, because if you're good to him, he's good to you. I won't let you guys take advantage of him. Oh, and I am subbed to Art of... No, he's subbed to Art of Kicks. Okay, I thought so. I was like, Art of Kicks is dope. Oh, and Jackson Pierce, of course, and Mile High Vibes, Script Work, Blind Sight, Right Up Church, and he's always repping Crypt. Aw, I'm right there. He loves me. I should be first, Hillbilly, just so you know. There he is. You're gonna need to get a different blanket. Brother. So anyway, he's my dude. And bye. I'm going. It's time to go. Love you guys, and I'll be back to do reactions. Don't forget about that other guy I told you about. Even though he was mad and stuff like that to me, it doesn't mean that I'm that way towards him. Just, maybe he just needs some kindness in his life. I'm sorry it took so long, but maybe you guys can watch this while you're doing home repairs or vegging on the couch, going through social media. Love you. Do good things for others, so it comes back to you. Not so it comes back to you, but you guys just want, put good things out there. Sometimes people have never had a good experience from other people. That sucks. Love you guys.